Hello everyone and welcome to the Shua Life Skills video blog. This is Ron Shuali from Shua Life Skills. I am the director and creator of the Shua Fundo, Yogarati, and Shua Structure Systems. What we're going to be doing today is talking about acts. I was teaching a soccer program in a preschool years ago, and I took a kid over to the bathroom for their potty break while one of my other instructors was running the rest of the soccer class. As I'm walking back with the child, we're talking about, things like SpongeBob and all the other important things in life. And all I saw was a little boy across the field, and he was running like this with his hands out. So what did I do? I walked the child back over. I looked at that other child running, and I triangulated, and he was running as fast as possible towards this one little girl that was playing soccer all by herself over by a tree. Before I can do anything, all of a sudden, he knocks her down. She falls down. He starts crying. She starts crying. All of a sudden, the teacher comes over. She asks what happened. He points over to her. She points over to him, and basically, the teacher realized that the little boy pushed her over. She looks over to the little boy and says, "Tell her that you're sorry." And he looks over to the little girl and goes, "I'm sorry." And then looks over to the teacher and says, "I'm really, really sorry." And then the teacher says, "Fine, I don't want to see you doing that again." And then she walked away. 10 seconds go by. The little boy wipes away his tears, looks at the little girl, and pushes her again. My question to you is, why did the teacher walk away? You know the answer. Because he said, "I'm sorry." "I'm sorry" are two words that children have learned how to put together with fake emotion to get away with anything. How many times have you said "I'm sorry" and not meant it? Last time you got pulled over for speeding or going through a red light or doing something else, were you really, really sorry, or did you know that the "I'm sorry" might help you get away or get out of the ticket? That's the problem that we come up with. "I'm sorry" is used too much, and when a teacher hears "I'm sorry," it's done. The fact is that it's not an "I'm sorry" that'll work, but the child understanding what's going to happen if they repeat that behavior again. If there's no consequence, you can just say "I'm sorry" and get away with the world. I'd love to walk into a bank, run outside with 2 bags of money, and then the cop says to me, "Well, you're not allowed to do this, say you're sorry." And I'll say, "I'm sorry," and then hold these bags while I go over to the next bank. That's the key. You want to stay away from reinforcing behaviors that these masterful children have learned how to use against you. "I'm sorry," pouting, frustration, whatever it is, crying, kicking, yelling, screaming. These are all systematic acts that these children have developed, especially while they're looking in the mirror and practicing, or they might have learned it from somebody else in their school. If you see a behavior that you don't approve of, consider that it's an act, and consider that there's another way to talk to your child about it. Ron from Shua Life Skills. Breathe in and Shua.